I mean, that's pretty.
It is, back and forth. And really contrasting styles for these two ladies. You know, not much different from a level perspective. Of course, you give the edge to Lea with that 5 next to her name, but Lea's a more dominant player, likes to come in more than most of the ladies and likes to dictate play. And just a great mover and scrappy defensive player and shot maker on the run for Mary Brascia.
Point. 1-0. A recall score.
So Lea goes through her routine before every serve and likes to try and find a rhythm with the head referee.
Point.
And she will be pressing forward this entire match.
And that's what I mentioned with Mary Brascia, is that she gets in those situations where she does have to find some passes on the run. And that says a lot about her ability to win matches against high-seeded players.
Point.
And if Lea is striping the two-handed backhand, she is an absolute menace. She's run into Annalie Waters quite a few times over the beginning and was actually in her section here, but with her scratching, big opportunity for both ladies on this court. Pretty pass there from Brascia.
Just really stayed closed with that front shoulder till the last second to deceive Lea Jansen on that nice cross-court forehand. Tell a story with the body.
Absolutely.
You have to do it.
Well played by Mary.
Yeah, she has a great swinging forehand volley. And she is looking to come in a lot early on. I'm not saying that's unusual, but she's more of a mixed player where she stays back and come in, where Lea Jansen is looking to get in most of the time.
Pretty forehand cross court from Mary Brascia. She's within 1.
And I'll agree with your statement, Dave. It seems like Lea Jansen plays Annalie Waters in every tournament, and that's a tough wall to get through.
And if that's Sundays, that's one thing.
Right, that's right.
Wow, but Mary's there, and that expertise with the running, that was not a hard one, but if you're not used to hitting that shot, that could be missed. So Mary Brascia with a great push back here to tie this thing up.
Backhand volley short in the court and then cover your line with the forehand. Great two-shot combination for Mary Brascia.
3-3. Let out.
Can't come up with the backhand. Lea Jansen saying, come on, come on. She'll get the self-talk going. Again, only playing through the quarterfinals. If you missed this last week, it is the same format. So
3-3.
Singles today, mixed tomorrow, and Friday men's and women's doubles again just through the quarterfinals. That is a fabulous volley.
Yeah, beautifully struck. And then the right section of the court too. So was safer than going for a full-on drop volley, but found enough angle. No chance for Mary Brascia.
4-3. Point.
Mary in a bit of a hurry to get forward.
Just when you're rushed in life, bad things happen. You don't know where your keys are. You just forget.
5-3.
That is a terrific backhand from that position from Mary Brascia.
Yeah, in the middle of the court. It's so tough to find angles from the middle of the court, and especially on the backhand side.
3-5.
Just dropped it in corner pocket for Mary Brascia. And also a little SoCal love for the all-white LA Dodgers hat, who I believe are 7-0 to start the season.
Yes, I didn't know we were talking about baseball.
4-5.
Pirates have already been mathematically eliminated.
162 game slate.
Oh my, and
Point.
Mary's backhand has come to life.
Shot making on the passing shots when she needs it. That's a check so far for Mary Brascia.
5-5.
Mary was the defending champion at Red Rock and ran into the youngster Kaylin Campbell, who took her out. So she would love to push forward and get a big result here. It's also a lot of points in the rankings lost when you go from a win to a first round exit.
Yeah, because those drop off.
Yes. Oh, babied it. Claps her paddle, but just wreck it.
Yeah.
Correction point.
Especially with a quality mover and great reach of Lea Jansen. Even if there is a bunch of open court, it gets shut down quickly.
Yeah, I love that she came forward and didn't let that ball bounce, but you got to do something with it.
6-5.
That looked out to me.
Definitely looked out. I don't know if the truck can show us that at all. Mary played it.
Timeout receiver, 7-5.
So Mary's going to take a timeout here. Boy.
Yeah, that's out.
Probably a pretty good guess. Man, you can hear the footwork and just taking her time to find the ball to pass Lea with.
Right, and actually the initial volley from Lea Jansen was wonderful,
Yeah.
and she seized control of the point. Mary Brascia dug out of it.
5-7.
Man, great stab volley from Lea right there.
That full extension. I mean, to be fully extended and find touch is so tough to do.
7-5.
And she missed it, but that was a perfect example of what an inside-in forehand looks like, as she's all the way over to her left and looking to shoot it right up the line.
5-7.
Rocket off the tape.
But I think that was a clear emphasis from Lea Jansen to target the middle of the court. Back-to-back shots, approach shot and first volley. Mary Brascia has come up with some pretty quality passes when she has an angle to work with.
7-5.
Nice little punch volley from Mary there.
Yeah, she's had quite a few points where she did not overdo anything.
Yeah.
Not even necessarily looking to finish in one shot or one volley, just working the point, hitting 2 or 3 quality balls, and then creating an opening for herself.
5-7.
just using the backhand and doesn't even need to hit a volley. That's really good from Lea.
Nice smooth stroke, changing direction. The timing always has to be impeccable when you are going to change direction, and it sure was for Lea Jansen.
7-5.
Man, that looked deep too.
Point.
If it wasn't, it was on the back edge of the line.
Really back-to-back shots from Lea, pretty tight to the baseline.
And now up 3. Slight breeze is picked up at the back of Lea Jansen. Shouldn't affect play much at all.
Point.
Oh, and Mary with the classic cover her mouth after missing that one. Kind of jammed herself.
She overran it. That's exactly right. It's a good eye partner, as I thought the exact same thing.
9-5. Fight out.
Lea's saying hit it, and she had a paddle within reach and let it go.
Right.
See if Mary's been stuck at 5 for a bit here, can push back and get this closer.
5-9.
And there's a classic
Point.
Mary Brascia singles point right there with her signature finish.
Yeah, and a nice setup cutter. That's been the best combination for her when she does find herself up at the kitchen line. Short backhand slice volley a la Noe Cliff that we just saw, and then just shut down
6-9.
that line on the next one with the forehand.
Fight out.
Tried to do the same thing, just didn't make it.
I think Mary went to the motion of, I should not have cut that.
Yeah.
I should have swung through it. Well, they should, when you can, if you have the skill set to do it, mix in both of
9-6.
those.
Plus a ball that's dipping is easier to get up and down with the roll.
I mean, they make the other shot better when you have both of those.
But no harm done as Lea misses a serve going back the other way. Oh my, just make them hit one more.
Oh, offensive timeout, I believe, from Lea Jansen.
Server.
Okay.
Oh, and she
9-6.
called someone from the crowd. I believe that's Camilla Zolvetti.
I think it is Zolvetti.
Talk to her. Go ahead. And right below Mary
Time
is
in.
Dom Schaefer had to scratch, and then Lea Jansen,
9-6.
which has been playing some ball on the singles court lately.
Yes, and Lea Jansen, first ever PPA Challenger Series event in South Carolina this past weekend, took the Triple Crown there. So it's an opportunity to, everyone asks, what do you need to do to become a pro? There's your proving ground right there to earn those points. You're getting PPA Tour points. And I can't recommend that enough for the players that aren't sure. Go get yourself in a Challenger. Game point for Lea. And that sails deep. So Lea Jansen just a step or two ahead the whole way through game number 1. Let's see if she can hold on to that lead here and take it into a 2-game win, or will Mary Brascia have something to say about it? I bet you she just might. Game 2 coming up next. Let's see if she can get herself going here. Look at Lea scramble. And look at Lea win the rally. My goodness.
Yeah, what a shot up the line from Lea Jansen. And I talked about not doing too much and setting up the point for Mary Brascia multiple times in game 1. I think with this opponent, she might need to do a bit more and stick a few more of these volleys and passing shots from the back of the court.
For sure, because a couple of those there could have had more pace. And
Point.
drop volley to perfection.
And that's just a nice shot. I like what Mary did there. Had some extra spin right around, you know, thigh level from Lea Jansen. And again, stretched out and finding a soft, delicate touch.
1-0.
Same
Point.
idea.
Again, it's that middle sliver of the court. Mary is all the way over in the corner. So I actually think if Lea Jansen pushes that ball deep, Mary has a better shot. So it's safety. You're not going for a flat out drop volley, but you're creating enough angle to do damage.
2-0.
And
Point.
hooks a ball a little wide, and I wonder, hypothesizing here, new paddle with the Yola maybe doesn't appreciate the pace, so placing things more than powering through them perhaps as she adjusts.
Yeah, whatever your new paddle has or doesn't have, there is a feeling out process. Players are dialed in.
That's terrific from Lea Jansen. So she's firing on all cylinders here to start game number 2. 4-0. And Mary Brascia decides to call timeout, and I do not blame her. 4. It's like me having the USA, Canada, Mexico, and Italy isn't real impressive. There's a couple more, but
Point.
yeah, when you're 4 score and more, that's a lot of countries.
I remember you throwing that fun fact at me. I was like, my goodness, I think I said, is that all of them?
Yeah, yep. A to Z. And this is one-way traffic as Lea is in complete command.
Six zero.
Oh my, Lea read that.
But out.
But Mary hangs in there again, not putting the ball away all the way.
And a come on, let's go from Mary after that last winner on the forehand side. See if she can string a couple together.
0-6.
That's not going to help the situation.
Nothing going Mary's way now. She's got to find it immediately.
6-0.
Just measured.
Oh, yeah.
No panic. Perfect shot making from Lea.
Right. Stayed down nice and low. Did not pull off on that last two-handed backhand up the line. She knows she had her opponent out of position and just played the perfect amount of pace to the perfect spot.
7-0.
What a serve.
Point.
Right on the line. 8-0.
Point.
I mean, that is sideline.
9-0.
It's a nice 9-0 after the ball clearly in. And now 10 with a perfect combination. And a player of this caliber is staring at pickle point down. Wow.
Match point. 10-0.
And that is exactly where this lands. Lea Jansen, fantastic here on Humana Championship Court. Wins it 6 and picks